Journalism. Hey guys, it's WeirDtuber Journalism here, bringing you some more weird content. And I just want to update you guys, since I haven't uploaded in a month or so. I've been busy working on a comic book. So far, it's gone good. The storyline is amazing, and I feel the quality of the work is improving in the dialogue as well as the visual aspect. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, please prepare yourself for a quick sneak peek at that very comic book right now. But anyways, guys, let's jump right into the video! So if you don't know, I do sculpt, and this may be a surprise for my friends. Nevertheless, it gives me much pleasure to build these. Similar to how someone builds a car or a PC, it gives off that feeling of an accomplished goal. But anyways, as you can see, it's made out of metal for the most part, and it has horns and wings, which really just add to the fact that it is a dragon. In fact, the sculpture's name is Techno Dragon. But as you'll notice, it has a jewelry-based tail and some really sharp claws. Really, it's just this creation of my imagination, which, fun fact, is the first generation of dragons. But I feel what really stands out is the back and the multiple colors it possesses. It's basically one big cannon whip with a side gear. Assuming that makes sense, one neat detail I've given it is the minigun on the right side. Even though we're not looking at the minigun right now. Now we're looking at the minigun on the right side. That's the minigun on the right side. Anyways, I just want to talk about my sculpture. But anyways, I know y'all's been missing me for sure. Alright? Oh god, my kneecap! I shattered my entire kneecap! Oh god! Oh god, I know it doesn't sound like it because of the noise, but Jesus, it's bleeding! I'm bleeding out! Just give me an ambulance, please, audience! The second one to be presented is called Techno Dragon Jr., which was my approach at making a much sleeker and portable version of the original Techno Dragon. But as you can see, I built it very compactly, and for the most part, its design is fairly similar towards its predecessor. Unlike my other sculptures, however, this one in particular was able to have the perfect wings, in my opinion. And really, that's something that's always been a little hard for me to achieve within the Dragon series. Obviously, you know, once you get down more the line, once you build more of these, you start to get a handle of how it works. But anyways, guys, I just want to point out to you that this is some really crazy stuff. I mean, look at it. Oh my, that's so crazy. Look at the way it's just going into itself. I mean, it's like an infinite thing. It's just going in and out, in and out. And it's just, you know, it's just combining with itself to make something better. You know, it's putting pieces together to make something that can stand. And I think, you know, when you're sculpting, I think when you're making sculptures, when you're building it, I think it's hard to really say what an end product is. Because even though you'll have an idea, you can never say 100% sure what a sculpture is going to be at the end of its lifespan, you know? You know, assuming that makes sense. Last but not least, the Techno Arm, which was carefully planned out to be the new arm, but as time went on, I saw that there was more potential. So, I decided to modify it and make it better. But one upgrade wasn't enough, so I decided to keep on going, and voila! I had designed the beast of my sculptures. What really made this fun, honestly, though, building this, was the fact that I got to put pieces together. I got to design the pieces. I got to decide what was going to go where and when and why. And I'm the one who designed it. I mean, I know it from scratch. I literally designed it from scratch. But that's not what I'm here to talk to you about today. But let's see where the camera goes. We got a hook. Fun fact about that hook, it is very sharp, so be careful. I didn't have to, but I wanted to add in extra pieces, like this gold piece you see in front of you, that piece of jewelry. Still don't know if that's real or fake or not. Alright guys, well let's talk about the sculpture a little bit more. We're zooming out. Now as you can see there is that golden piece like I said. So one thing to note or slash notice about this sculpture is you can see that there's a lot of pieces of metal just coming out and going right back in. And a major reason for that is because when I fit the parts together, sometimes the parts just don't go together. So sometimes I have to reshape them, or I have to modify those pieces because, I gotta make these fit. Because some pieces of metal are perfect together. I mean, they fit perfectly together. Anyways, I love you guys.